What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today we're going back to Blue Eye Samurai.
Oh, yes.
This has been a very different experience for us. It's definitely earning its MA rating. We've gotten a number of quite risque scenes. I'm not entirely sure how those YouTube edits are gonna look. Have to figure out how that's gonna go, but this is episode 3. It is titled A Fixed Number of Paths. In the last episode, we followed Mizu. We learned was her name, which we figured out at the end of episode 1.
We keep thinking that in episode 1 it's a he, and we keep saying a she. Maybe it's a he.
They weren't very clear about whether she was a she or not, but now we know. And we followed her journey as she has. We've now learned that she is on a path of vengeance.
Correct.
She is seeking to kill all of the white-skinned devils that are currently in Japan, because one of them is certainly her father.
Right.
That has cursed her with her
blue-eyed.
Yeah, with her half-breed nature, which is a curse for her in this world. Ringo continued to be very persistent and followed her, and he turned out to be very handy.
Right. And Ringo is, to get the story back, he's the pasta maker in the the restaurant, and he always tribe about and also rave about his pasta, how good it is. And Ringo followed her, Mizu, through all the path, and he's like, no, I don't need you. Then he comes back. He kind of like, he does the ninja thing, goes in front of her.
Yeah, he's super stealthy.
Yeah.
She even put a bell on him to keep him from surprising her.
But it's just, she gets surprised because he comes up to her at the front and it's like, he comes out of nowhere like a ninja.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But she finally accepted him and has allowed him to follow her, I guess. And they traveled into a town where a festival was occurring. Ringo was very interested in this, I forget the name. There were some special sticks, maybe shingi, I forget what they were called, but the town leader threw them into the water. The whole town jumps into the water naked. To go try and capture these sticks, and of course who comes out with it?
Show the whole thing.
Yeah, they do. You could see everything.
And then I forgot to mention that every time they go to a certain town, there is a stopover or somebody that guards them, so they don't allow women to go from town to town alone. That's right. And Ringo has a pass. It's like, oh, I'm with her. I have the pass with me. And that's why she was able to enter. Came
in kind of handy because not every place accepts bribes, apparently.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's dive into this. We're very much enjoying Mizu's story of revenge. What do you got? Something else?
And also when, she was fighting at the end of episode 2, she sort of like had this ritual. Before the fight, she does all the, she foresees how it fights, how it moves. Yeah. And she's very skilled. And
it was very interesting how they portrayed that, where they were facing off, and then she would have a vision of how that would go. And then she would shift her stance, and then he would make a change and she would visualize it. It was a really cool way of showing the preparation that goes into the beginning of that kind of duel
and
thing.
Also I was wondering, in 1 and 2, how the heck did she get her skill set for being a samurai? So we know that the guy that she's staying, or
her adopted father, I guess.
That adopted her, swordsman father.
The sword father.
He makes swords for people and samurai, some fighters, and they show her some skill sets.
Yeah, so she learned by watching all of them demonstrate their techniques for the sword father, because he wouldn't make them swords without knowing.
And also the sword itself, he said it has to have purity, and if the fighter is not pure, it breaks, like the other guy.
Right,
Yeah.
the assassin, that was one of the 4 fangs that she fought at the end. Yeah, that was a brutal fight at the end. She seems like she was pretty severely injured, so we'll have to see how that affects things going forward.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
If you'd like to see full-length versions of this episode and all of our other shows, they're available on our Patreon. The link is below.
The first episode of every season is available for free to watch on our Patreon.
Thank you.
Just look at it.
Aww.
See? A half-breed.
Yes, this is
human.
Flashback.
Killing it is mercy. Do it already.
Oh my gosh.
I can't. Oh, coward. I'll do it.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh.
Poor baby.
Oh, that's right. He was about to strike. But he can't do it. Like I predicted, he's not doing it. It's not honorable.
She didn't kill him. Remember?
Yeah. He wants his honor back, and killing her unconscious wouldn't do that.
Get off my master! What did you do to him? Not me.
I did not expect him to be helpful in any way.
Oh, she's reflecting from her old day, when she was younger.
She's having dreams and flashbacks.
Flashbacks, yeah.
Yeah, I think her childhood was not great. Her mother was maybe addicted to opium.
Dead? Which one of the 4 fangs is dead? All of them.
Oh!
All 4 fangs.
Oh, shit!
Oh, my lord.
Damn! That's quite brutal.
Undo it your fucking self.
Wow.
Ooh, this guy is a piece of work.
Prepare a tea ceremony.
What was that?
See? Useful.
Man, the animation is beautiful.
Yeah.
You can barely stand, let alone hold that sword for long. I didn't kill you when I easily could have. Now put that down and sit. I'm nearly finished.
I did not predict
Contract
this.
for a duel. The rematch you owe me, to be registered, legal, and witnessed.
When I find the men I've set out to kill, I promise you I won't waste a second on ceremony.
Oh, man.
Then you are not a samurai at all. Still a stray dog eating out of my trash. 3 days.
What?
Wow.
Is she gonna heal that fast?
She's already on her feet.
More medicine. Master Eiji's broken blade is a good fit for him.
Broken blade? Is that what he's wielding?
That was from the one that she did. He took it.
Oh, the two of them are gonna fight together? Defend.
That's that
What
guy.
is this?
It's that guy. Remember that he's gonna invite them for tea?
What the hell is he?
It's an invitation for the tea.
From Heiji Shindo.
Interesting. He is not there to kill them.
Whoa, wait. Where are you going?
For tea.
There's no tea. You know that, right?
I'm on a horse. Yeah, you are, Ringo.
There is no possibility this will be anything other than a trap.
That's what I was
Maybe
gonna
Shindo
say.
will be there. He's a direct line to one of the men I am sworn to kill. Revenge does not hesitate.
She is driven and focused singularly on one thing.
That gives me 2 days to find Taiken. 1 day to make sure he fights his demon samurai, and 1 day to bring him back with his honor restored.
The timing works out.
Yeah.
I remember a case when I was a young counsel. An insane monk went around freeing pigs from the farms, believing he was saving them from a cruel prandial fate. And the villagers went hungry that winter.
Why do men keep comparing me to
Yeah, she
I
saw.
mean to
Yeah.
say, there are only so many paths available to each man and each girl. Fight within your confines, not against them.
I am not out here to learn a lesson.
Been some time since I killed a man. I wonder if I still remember how.
Interesting. I did not expect for him to be dangerous.
Those pretty feet sure run fast.
Manure.
Yeah, she's gonna have to learn to lower her station if she doesn't stay in the palace. Things get dirty out in the real world. That guy that delivered the message looks dangerous. Damn, these landscapes are stunning.
Beautiful.
I remember Kohalma.
Yeah, he was one of her bullies. So, of course she remembers.
I guess I'll just relax and wait to be ambushed. Or maybe we'll get lucky and tomorrow we meet Heiji Shindo for tea. Only there won't be any tea. There will be an army of soldiers to cut you into tiny slices, none of which can duel me.
If you prefer, I can kill you now.
Why'd you let me follow you? Revenge doesn't hesitate.
We are. Ugh. Damn. Oh.
Bad men will find you.
Oh.
She stopped before she killed him.
Oh shit. Oh.
Ooh, every strike is giving her more flashback.
We dared each other to touch the door. Until one day, it was gone.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna have a good ending, that story.
You're round.
Ooh. Yeah. He busted open her stitches.
I'll get my needle and thread.
Damn. She's
Good
tough.
thing. Good thing we have a Ringo, huh?
Yeah.
But now, I've actually seen what greatness looks like.
Yeah.
And I know I can't touch greatness any more than I can swallow the sun. But I can help. I can help greatness.
I'm great!
Wow.
Interesting. I like Ringo. He has something special about him. Or maybe we're gonna get surprised and there is a T, but
Or maybe there's a path to the castle.
It opens up here. Get ready.
I was just in the mood for tea.
It's still a trap.
yeah, it is.
Kimmy,
We have no money, no way of getting anywhere. I'm going to freeze to death out here, covered in shit.
Should have planned better.
There's a house there.
I wish we were back home.
I can still find Taigen.
you took a gamble on Taigen and lost. Now we have to secure the next best available outcome, and that is in Edo, married to the shogun's son. I wouldn't have brought your father the match if I didn't think it was the best thing for you.
You brought in the Shogun's man. To find out only now. You never believed in me.
Akemi,
I don't know.
Akemi!
Seems like he has her best interests in mind, but she wants more than what is available.
My kodo playing once brought an entire room of samurai to orgasm.
She's
Didn't have to lift my
pretending.
That's enough. Akemi, come with me.
Take your shriveled old dick and go cry for some other girl. This one's in Goro's care now.
He told me a woman has no choice but to accept her fate.
She is
But I know
doing
there's
something
another path.
very interesting
One I
here.
choose for myself. I hear there's a fine parlor in Miyonoseki.
Oh, miss, you are in luck.
You don't know what you're doing.
Is he gonna follow them? He's gotta follow, right?
You were meant to be alone. Fair. You expected an attack. I am unarmed, but for a small knife to cut bean cake.
Lie.
We have our swords.
Yeah.
Maybe I have 500 archers hidden in the cliffs around us.
He doesn't. But he could.
There are no white men in Japan. That's the law. No one would break the law.
Lie.
He breaks the law all the time.
Abijah Fowler.
Abijah Fowler. He was one of the 3 white men who were in Japan when I was born.
3. Okay.
I will kill all 3 of them.
There
Wow.
were 4 white men when you were born.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
There are
thought.
3 now.
Oh, she has already killed one.
Fowler and I have
Oh.
dealings. Long-standing arrangements.
Your business is unimportant.
You can't muster the appearance of concern for your host.
I look your way and don't even see you.
Damn.
I have the letters prepared.
Lord
Huh.
Mizu of Sendai. Why not?
How does he
In
know
return,
her name?
You would have to offer an assurance you will let go of all ill intention toward me and Fowler.
Wow.
An assurance.
Well, it's a small thing, nothing at all, really.
Is that really true?
Your right thumb. I take it with me as a promise that you will never grasp a sword against us again.
Your knife cuts more than bean cake.
Oh.
Wow. Is that his collection of
There's
right
no
thumbs?
shame in it. Many of the most powerful lords have reason to wear long sleeves.
There's no way she's taking this offer.
I refuse. I have no interest in money or power. I have no interest in being happy, only satisfied.
Wow.
8 levels to reach his chamber at the top, each with a signature defense.
What are the 3 stars?
Oh, and there is no door. The defenses are absolute. If you attempt an assault, you'll die before you see his face. Unless someone were to help you.
Commerce.
You weigh the inane complexity of that plan against the simpler ambush you expected.
Wow.
Why do you want Fowler dead when he makes you so rich you can bribe me with 50,000 ryo?
My reasons are my own.
Wow, this is
No.
tense.
No, they're not. 20 years of that face. That stink. I hate him.
I think he's
I
pretending.
hate him so much.
I don't think he is.
Why does the sake smell?
Our business ends there. I wish you luck in your escape.
What? One way.
Yeah, it's a
Final question.
one-way trip.
That flower. Who cut that flower?
Now get in.
No, you can't get in there. There aren't any archers.
Shut up! You have no choice. Get
There aren't
in.
any archers.
Get in or die now!
Oh!
Woof.
There is Archer. Holy shit.
That's a lot of arrows.
He wasn't lying.
Okay, and... Oof. Uh-oh. Oh no. Now what? He's the backup plan.
Four.
I don't like Ringo's chances. Oh, did he feed him? Oh!
Snowcap.
He fed him poison soup.
Hold me over your head and run.
What?
No reason for us both to die.
Are you kidding me?
Ringo.
Oh, look at him.
Useful.
Useful is right.
Damn.
It's a shame our duel's set for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I have to kill you before you can get your revenge.
Who was that?
Her.
Her, okay. Wow.
He'll watch you die.
Oh.
Oh, she left the sword.
The broken sword of...
Your skill as a swordsman merits
Okay.
an opponent with full strength and focus.
She has honor. She agreed to fight him, and she's going to do it. If she survives.
As a surety, please accept this blade, which so well suits your hand.
He will tell us everything.
He took That's Taigen in there. Yep, he's in there. I have a feeling that Taigen's not gonna survive very long.
Interesting.
Man,
She's very skilled. She executes and she listens quite well.
Yeah.
She knows her plans
I
strategically.
Yeah, I almost thought she might take the plan that he offered her for revenge, but she operates on her own path only. Yeah, I knew she wouldn't accept the bribe.
See, fixed number of path.
Yeah.
That's the title. So
Yeah.
she's like, it's not your path, it's my path.
The whole episode was about paths for different people.
Right.
Right? We had the path for the princess. She was offered a certain number of paths. She chose her own.
You're right.
We had Ringo, who was talking about how he had 4 paths, but he's chosen none of those.
Right.
Right? This episode was about people finding
Excuses.
other paths.
Right.
Other paths.
For you to take.
Yeah. And she was offered 2 paths and chose a 3rd. And wow. I didn't think there were archers.
Yeah. Me
That
either.
was
I thought it was
horrifying.
I thought it was just, bluff.
Yeah, but those arrows falling from the sky, that was horrifying.
But guess what? Ringo pulls again.
Yeah, Ringo has been clutch in a number of different ways. He nursed her back to health. He took out the giant
Yeah.
with his snow-capped mushrooms.
That was pretty
Smart.
smart. Yeah.
Absolutely. That was absolutely clutch. And the Tigan story is surprising me because
Boy, he follows her.
yeah, I didn't first of all, I didn't expect that he would follow her and not kill her for so long.
Right.
Right? He truly does operate with honor, which means that he's a good guy, right? He is a good guy, even though he was a bully of hers when she was young. The path that he has chosen is one of honor.
Right.
And he's trying to restore honor that probably he still has anyway.
Right.
But he definitely chose an honorable path by not killing her when she was unconscious.
I wonder if they cross path with Kimmy and her, Misu later on.
Well, I'm not certain where Fowler's castle is, but
They
I
seem to be
assume that they're headed in a similar direction. Generally speaking, these arcs lead in a similar
Right.
way for the storylines to make sense. They could just be telling 2 distinct stories, but Tigan is kind of the middle
Right.
piece between
I
them.
wonder if this is a love triangle too.
I don't know, but
Later on.
certainly the princess, Akemi, is proving to be more resourceful and cunning than I thought she would.
Yeah.
I figured, oh boy, they got captured by brigands and that's going to be
Well,
it.
they thought that she's innocent. She's not that innocent.
Well, I mean, she's certainly forging her own path now.
Right.
And I forget the name of her guardian, whatever that guy, I forget his name, but he was surprising to me as well. I didn't expect him to be
Swordsman.
a samurai. He has his own sword and was willing to use it to kill those brigands.
Yeah.
Probably could have. He seemed capable.
But he's very old.
He does seem quite old,
But sometimes you don't overestimate that.
yeah, I mean, a man with a sword that knows how to use it is very dangerous, especially against someone who does not have a sword. Yeah, very interesting. I like that it seems that much of this story is leading towards some form of female empowerment.
Right.
Right. The main protagonist is a female.
Right.
She is seeking her story, but then we also have Akemi,
Right.
who is trying to break free of this
Traditional.
societal norms that are
If
leading
you're
her to be a
old, you
wife
need-
or a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are the only 2 options: be sold to somebody to be a wife, or sell yourself.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 options, and that's terrible, right? So,
And I want to know who's her dad too.
well,
Yeah.
I don't know that we will ever find out.
never know.
I don't know that there's a way to find out, but I'm afraid of.
That
We kept seeing flashbacks of her and her mother.
Mom.
I'm afraid of what the end of that story actually was.
Maybe
I'm afraid it might have been her that actually
did it,
set that fire to escape her mother.
or maybe not. Maybe that wasn't her mother either.
I don't know. I think it probably was, but
the thing is that you just don't know. Maybe we'll find out later on her.
yeah, we're gonna have to keep going. But man, this has the
I love
animation style is just insanely beautiful.
The goriness of the blood, how it comes out, it looks so realistic.
The blood splatter is very
Yeah,
it's
right when he
intense.
cut the hand,
And then it
guy,
goes slow-mo.
Slow-mo.
Yeah.
And then when the guy hit the guy's head on the chair.
Oh yeah,
man,
that was
quite gory.
Yeah, that when Fowler killed that
Yeah.
guy at the very beginning. Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
But man, overall, when we're not seeing depictions of gore, the rest of this is beautiful.
It is.
And it is really, really good.
Right.
I'm loving this story.
Me too.
I can't wait to do the next one.
Well, thank you again for tuning into our channel. Don't forget to give you love and support to our channel, liking our videos to get the algorithm going. Thank you for subscribing to our small mighty channel to help us grow. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.